Good evening. This is Dr. Jonathan Ellerby with the 8 at 8, and it is Sunday, April 26th. Tonight we're going to dive in pretty quickly to our meditative prayer. I understand that some of you will be arriving after you finish applauding or howling out the window. That's all good. And if you're listening to this at some other time, welcome. Welcome whoever you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. We're doing these things during our time of quarantine, during this pandemic, to help ourselves to be centered, to close our day with a feeling of peace and clarity and connection. And originally my idea was to offer a prayer at the end of every day. However, I think this is evolving to something more like a meditation or a prayerful meditation. I hear a lot of howling tonight, and actually where I live there are coyotes, so most of the time we hear about 3 or 4 people howling, and then we hear about 10 actual wild animals howling, which is pretty great. So let's settle in. If you smudge, you can light up your incense. If you have a candle, it's a good moment to light up your candle. And I'm going to invite you to sit comfortably but alert. Let your eyes close, drawing a breath in through the nose, down into the belly. Hold it a moment. And then a long exhale. Just really imagine you're breathing out all the energy of the day. Imagine you're breathing out any unwanted energy, any frustration, toxicity, stress, uncertainty. Use this moment to work with your breath. Let your eyes close and simply breathe out all that you are not. And you can use an affirmation tonight, breathing in, I breathe in the light. Breathing out, I release into the light anything that is not of the light. Breathing in, I breathe in, I welcome, I am the light. Breathing out long and slowly, I release anything that is not of the light. Feel your awareness coming into a sense of peace, connecting with the inner stillness. And then, if you like, you can put your hand on your heart or not. But I'm going to ask you now to imagine at the center of your chest a little light somewhere in your heart, your spiritual heart, the heart of your hearts. Just a little light. Now maybe you picture it, maybe you feel it, sense it, imagine it, create it, I don't care. Just connect with the sense of a beautiful colored light at the center of your heart. As you breathe, connect with that light, connect with the feeling that there is a vibrant energy at the center of your heart. And then, using the power of your mind, the power of your imagination, I'd like you to picture that as you look into this light, as you feel this light, sense it. What you become aware of is that there is a beautiful flower bud, a spring bud at the center of your heart. Only you know what it looks like. Could be familiar or strange, small or large. And then with your next breath in, you can say, I welcome, or feel, I welcome the light of love. Whatever feels life-affirming, I welcome the vitality of life. And for that matter, if there's something you're struggling with, you can simply breathe in an affirmation. I am not my fear. I am not my limits. Whatever you need to hear most right now, you can just breathe that in. And as you inhale, imagine that that flower bud begins to move. With each inhale, each affirmation of what it is you most want to affirm and hear right now, I am at peace, I am safe, I am loved, whatever it is, the future will look after itself. I am one with creation and creator. Whatever it is, each time the bud grows a little bigger, a little more vibrant, and little by little it begins to crack open, and you see color. Breathing in the affirmation, you see the color of the flower beginning to open. Breathing in what you most need to hear, to feel, affirm it, say it, breathe it in with energy. Feel that affirmation move through every cell in your body, and the heart flower opens and opens. You can now see the color of it. You can now start to see the shape of it. It's opening and opening within you. Breathing in life force, affirming whatever it is you need. I am looked after. I am whole. I am unshakably connected to the spirit that is the source of all life, and the flower opens and opens and opens. Just take your time. Be with the breath. Be with the affirmation until that flower is fully opened. And it's okay if your mind jumps between flowers. Don't waste your time being critical. Just stay with whatever's opening, and it may change. First a lily, white and brilliant, then maybe a Gerber daisy, orange and turning, then a red rose. Just stay with the blossoming flower of your heart. And once it's full and open, imagine you can smell its sweetness. Imagine its energy and vibration radiate throughout you from the top of your head to the tip of your toe. And your next breath, the final breaths, are just to anchor that feeling, that truth, that your heart is an eternally opening flower of life, born again and again, opening again and again, vibrant and colorful and brilliant and fragrant again and again. And that beauty and that peace is yours tonight and always. Thank you. Good night.